Hey guys, welcome back to the range. I was getting ready to, I just shot some videos for you guys, and I was getting ready to get out on the course with the GS17 and on the Overland course. And I realized I've got a much better thing I need to try. And here's why I'm going to do it with just handgun. Recently I received this target right here. This is the PT Tactical Torso from Action Target. You can see where I kind of flung around a little fast. This target is very humbling, because what it does, and you'll see me shoot it later on in this video, what this target does is, screw it, I'll show you right now. All right, here's how it works. It's 1-2 chest, 1 in the neck. I'm at roughly 3 yards, and that is a shot that I had difficulty doing straight on demand, which is what I just did. The 4x6, frankly, is not even that hard, because I routinely shoot these 6-inch lollipops painted down the middle with white. So I'm only shooting at the white. I'm swinging the target up, and you can see where that shot went. So I routinely do this. This is not that hard. Where it becomes interesting is trying to get that teeny tiny little hole, or trying to get around through that teeny tiny little hole under stress. That's why it's crucial to have the bing bing of the 4x6 and then the pop dead center, because those first 2 rounds, if you're not truly focusing and paying attention, those first 2 rounds make you go, wee, I got this, and then all of a sudden you've got to get around through an inverted triangle. Why inverted triangle? Because by inverting that triangle, it is isolating your ability to go straight back with your trigger versus doing this. And if we are more focused on time rather than accuracy, which unfortunately is the case nowadays, you will end up yanking, and you end up doing that. Because I was pushing the timer. Because remember, that shot timer is pushing you. So, in just a few days worth of working with this target, I have really noticed there's been an increase in my accuracy. Also, the other thing that I did was I came out here the other day and I put this slide onto my GS17, got all hunkered down, isolated all motion, 6 points of contact with the GS17, and found that I'd left some accuracy on the table when I put this RMR on. I have witness marks on it, so I know that the optic is not moving, and I know that the issue was actually me. I had left accuracy on the table because I had basically isolated myself as best I could by leaning across the table, a wool blanket over my brass bucket, and then a shooter sock beanbag on the back. But still, there's a little bit of wobble. With the GS17, all wobble was taken out, and I was able to basically, quite literally, stack round on top of round at 10 yards. So I now know that this gun is dialed in, and I'm kind of curious how it'll do when I get it up on the Overland course. So let's get to it. All right, guys, here we go. Wow, those are really good. Good mechanics does the rest. Probably about 50 or 60 yards. Center high in the chest. I love it. That shot felt so casual now. And the first day I got that target out, I remember going, how in the hell am I ever going to deliver that shot under stress? That's a miss. That's a hit. the hell did I, oh, you know what? I probably didn't have one in the chamber. Of America. First one was on the edge, second one was dead center. Dead center. With just handgun. You can tell which ones are which. Fresh, fresh. I do it all. New. You can tell because they're fresh, they're still silver. These are all oxidized now. Yep. See the black rounds in the middle? Everything else is brown and oxidized. Two shots touching each other. Last mag going from left to right. Sweet, let's do that again. Ah! Right there. Here's the deal about that. This is a neck, okay? This is a neck. Imagine you've just gone chest, upper torso, neck area on somebody. They're no longer thinking about fighting you. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for coming out. I love to shoot. I love sharing the passion of shooting and the art form that is the accurate delivery of projectiles on bad guys. It is something that I get people out here. I had a couple friends out here recently that had never been here before, and we were running drills, and one of them was like, man, I didn't realize how much there is to shooting accurately. Yeah, that's what I'm always preaching on this channel. I'm like constantly just beating that horse, and I want to make sure that people understand shooting accurately. Someone always gets in the comment section and says, oh, well, you know what? It's easy to shoot accurately when the targets aren't shooting back at you. Shut up. Hot Pockets, shut up. And yet, they will watch easily half a dozen channels that just popped into my head where people are doing the same exact thing. Half the time, you don't even see what they're shooting at. The other half of the time, you see what they're shooting at, and the hits aren't even all that great because they're doing what I call high-speed shooting. This requires work and dedication. This requires time. Good Lord, that gun is hot. Whew, man. That gun is legit hot. It bears noting, this is a plain Jane Glock 17 internally. What I'm getting at is internally. The only thing internal on this gun that's been, like, you know, pimped out is the connector. And that's a Zev V4, which I really wish I could find, but they've been out of production for several years now. Everything else about that gun mechanically is stock. I had the custom deluxe carry package, or I think it's called custom deluxe carry package from Aim Surplus done on it. And then of course the slide was done by Doug Presson. But for all intents and purposes, it's pretty much a stock Glock. I like things to be stock because I like things to work when I ask them to work, which is why I drive a Toyota, which is why I shoot Glocks. All right, so what did I learn on this? I learned that the work that I'm putting in is paying off. I've learned that shooting under stress is difficult, but it's something that's doable if you put the work in and come out here and do cardio and, you know, don't make it a habit to eat trash all the time. It's a struggle keeping physical fitness when you're in your 50s because the body, like, literally loses the ability to make testosterone on the levels that are needed, and I'm really reticent to go down the road of hormone replacement because that does have deleterious consequences. That the worst part about that is, and I'll leave you with this, the worst part about that kind of thing is it doesn't show until years after you've been doing it, and then the damage is irreversible. So that's something to think about. So anyways, that's what I've got for you guys today. Oh, the comment section just got dumb. So that's what I've got for you guys today. Thank you so much for supporting me at tier1citizen.com. As always, God bless you all. Get those guns out and practice. Have a good one.